Hey guys, it's Wednesday, so that means it's gonna get weird.
Yeah, it's gonna get really fucking weird.
It's weekly weird news.
Exactly. We live in a time when people taking selfies all the damn time, regardless of whether it's appropriate or not, is just a fact of life.
Yeah.
And by extension, we live in a time when people taking naked pictures of themselves for whatever reason is also just something all the kids are doing.
Yeah, get with the times, old man.
Yeah.
So finding out that some teenage girl took a selfie like next to her grandma's casket or sent nudes of her gross underage body to a classmate, none of that news is ever shocking anymore.
No, standard.
It's not newsworthy
Not at all. But two young American sisters figured out how to get their dumb asses into the news. When on a family trip to Cambodia with their parents, they decided the best place to take selfies of their bare asses was in a 900-year-old Buddhist temple. Yeah.
Yep. Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument in the world, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and even appears on the Cambodian national flag.
It's the most visited place in Cambodia in terms of tourism and is obviously pretty damn socially and religiously important to the people of Cambodia.
Yes, it's a sacred site. So what better way to celebrate nearly 1,000 years of history and culture than pull your pants down and take a picture of your ass next to some of the most beautiful and ornate shit on the planet?
Jesus. I mean, this does seem pretty standard for a couple of chicks from Prescott, Arizona.
We're calling you out.
Yeah, but when Cambodian authorities caught them doing so, they shockingly disagreed.
Wow.
And arrested the two chicks.
They were charged with trafficking pornography.
Good.
And exposing their sexual organs.
Good.
And they've been fined $250 each.
Good.
And kicked out of Cambodia for the next 4 years.
It should be for life.
Anyway, getting naked in Cambodia and pissing off the local authorities seems like the hot new thing to do lately.
Yeah.
Just a few weeks earlier, a bunch of French dudes were caught taking naked pictures of each other at the same temple and were deported.
What is wrong with people? Is there something about this historical site that makes people take their clothes off and take pictures?
Gets the vapors going.
I guess. A few days before that, artsy pictures of nude Asian models posing at the temple showed up on the internet and pissed off the locals. That must be why. They saw it on the internet and they were like, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Before that, a European couple were arrested and deported for riding around Cambodia on a moped, just completely naked in broad daylight.
Yeah.
There's something in the water in Cambodia.
We're not sure what the deal is with foreigners going to Cambodia and taking their clothes off and filming it, but we can say with certainty that if you're caught doing it, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. But maybe instead of arresting and deporting people for this kind of misbehavior, Cambodia should take a cue from the A1 Cuts barbershop in Snellville, Georgia.
Owner Russell Frederick has come up with a simple and effective way to use his haircutting skills to help parents discipline their children. It's called the old man haircut.
Yeah, also known as the Benjamin Button or the George Jefferson.
I like the George Jefferson.
Yeah, it's basically just shaving the top of the kid's head to make him look like a bald old man and leaving the hair on the side, yeah.
So the barbershop offers the cut to parents for free, and though a lot of people on Facebook are crying child abuse.
How?
Oh, shut up, Facebook. Russell Frederick, the barber, he disagrees.
And I love the fact that you can just saying shut up Facebook, because it is this hive mind of ignorance.
Yeah. Oh my God!
He told reporters, a lot of people are at a loss of how to discipline kids. You can't whoop them anymore, like we used to as children.
Yeah, so I mean,
can't spank your kids.
Can't spank your kids, but you sure can just mortify them by cutting off the top
Make
of their
them
head.
embarrassed.
So it's not clear if he's given the cut to any more kids, but it seems like just the threat of having your hair cut like this is more than enough to make any kid just rethink how he acts.
Yeah. Ground me, whatever. Take away my Xbox, that's a little worse, but fine. Cut my hair like a bald old man, fuck that.
No,
Yeah.
do whatever you want, Dad.
Yeah.
But not everybody has a problem looking absolutely ridiculous. Some people actually go out of their way for it and spend thousands and thousands of dollars to make themselves look fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like this crazy dude from Venezuela, who decided he wanted to look like Captain America villain, the Red Skull. So he had half his nose cut off and parts of his face tattooed red and black to appear is real gross. Like that, so yeah, there you go.
He also had his eyes tattooed black, and he has a bunch of like implants in his forehead that don't really have anything to do with Red Skull. Also, he has hair and a beard. Also not Red Skull. Shaving those off is a much easier way to make yourself look like the character you're trying to look like.
Whatever, he's probably just insane. He says that he's not done, and the next step will be tattooing his whole damn face red and also putting silicone implants in his cheekbones, chin, and cheeks. Yeah.
This body mod shit just, ugh.
You should, hey, I'm not telling you what to do with your life, and you'll probably regret it, but if you Google BME Pain Olympics,
No, don't! Absolutely do not do
relive my life as a 15-year-old boy curious on the internet.
that. Also, it's fake.
It's not fake to me, damn it!
So maybe that's the kind of extremes you have to go to shock people down in Venezuela, but here in the conservative United States of America, all you really need to do to shock people is show them a little bit of nudity.
Yeah. A San Diego Cub Scout packmaster got an earful from his scout's parents when he took his 4th graders on a hike through Torrey Pines State Park and happened to pass near a nude beach.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Actually, we're not even sure what all the scouts' parents thought of the whole thing because All of the comments to the media have come from one mother who sounds like a real piece of work.
Yeah, let's put on our best angry helicopter parent voices and just quote this woman.
It was like a nightmare, in my opinion.
It was too late to turn back. We'd just be walking through the same environment.
I was nauseated. I had never seen such a bunch of nude people walking around holding hands. Strange people that I don't know.
So anyway, she complained to the local scouts, but they released a statement saying proper protocol was followed and that the scoutmaster wasn't disciplined. So good.
So I guess her kid is just gonna have to find a way to get over all that trauma of knowing what the human body looks like.
Yeah, or they could just hire a good lawyer and make sure this kind of terrible, shocking thing never happens again. A lawyer like Jamie Casino.
So you may remember Jamie Casino's TV ad that aired only in Georgia during last year's Super Bowl, but quickly went viral on the internet for being awesome.
Yeah.
It was basically the trailer for a Nicolas Cage movie, but it was for his law firm.
There was fire, a sledgehammer, and yes, a flaming sledgehammer crushing a gravestone.
For this year's Super Bowl, Jamie Casino doubled down on the awesome with another Super Bowl ad that again plays like a trailer for an action movie.
Yeah, it shows Jamie Casino as a child, learning how to deal with bullies and being educated on the concept of justice.
And then there's some sort of heavy metal blacksmith making something, and then there's actors playing laughing criminals. We're gonna get away with it.
There's advice from Jamie's dad about trusting in God so you get tougher.
And oh fuck, that blacksmith now has angel wings.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So this whole thing is crazy and really expensive looking, but it seems like his heart is in the right place.
Yeah, so at the end of the ad, it actually calls out corruption in the local government, compares it to bullying, ends with text saying, dedicated to the heroes who were bullied off of our police force and never acknowledged or thanked. The citizens haven't forgotten your service. No. So, pretty heavy stuff for a personal injury lawyer ad, but I just hope he's getting next year's ad ready because it's gonna be hard to top this one.
Yeah, every year he's fuck getting criminals off. I'm gonna keep working on my Super Bowl ads.
I do law for about 2 hours a day. The rest of the day is storyboarding and casting.
All right, well that's pretty much it for this week, but it wouldn't be Weekly Weird without something from the sunny state of Florida.
No, it certainly wouldn't. So young Florida prodigy Rodman Edwards is only a high school freshman, but he has already taken the art world by storm with his intricate, beautiful sculptures.
His newest creation is this right here, titled Fat Albert Cries for Dr. Huxtable. Yep, that's a naked Bill Cosby with a tiny crying Fat Albert for a dick.
Of course. Says Edwards, as a fan, I think I just felt compelled to depict two of Bill Cosby's creations at odds with each other.
Yeah.
Because Bill Cosby seems to be at odds with what I always thought Dr. Huxtable stood for.
People should realize that actors play characters.
Yeah.
And they could also be terrible people. He's of course referring to the dozens of sexual assault allegations that have been raised in the last few months and last few decades against Cosby, who's most notable for playing TV dad Dr. Huxtable on The Cosby Show and creating Fat Albert, the character seen on his crotch, basically.
His dick.
Yeah.
So Edwards will unveil his creation at a St. Petersburg, Florida gallery later this month, but he has even bigger goals for it.
Yeah.
He wants to see his statue replace the existing Bill Cosby statue at the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences buildings in LA and Orlando.
Bravo, bravo. Well, I'm not sure that that'll happen here in LA, but something like that would be perfect in Orlando. Get all the tourists down there to see it. Oh,
it's just
we're gonna
so
go to Disneyland, then Universal, then we're gonna see the statue of Bill Cosby.
The statue of Bill Cosby.
Fat Albert has his dick. Yeah, that's great.
Well, anyway, that's all the weird we have for you this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us, if you hear about anything, a lot of these stories came from you guys on our Twitter account and our subreddit.
Yeah, so if you find anything that isn't death related, unless the death is really funny, go ahead and send it over there and we will report on it next week. In the meantime, guys, we have a new episode of Tech Tuesday. We have the Bruce Green podcast over here somewhere, and we also have a news dump. Oh, no, fuck that. Pulling the news dump out.
Oh, put the dump back in.
Pulling the news dump out,
Suck
setting
it
it down, taking the Grammys video that we did where we shit on the Grammys, shoving it right back into that spot. So check that out instead and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at RickyFTW.
I'm at eDuber.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.